From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
I can attest to those warm blankets because it's really important. I grew up in Nebraska, and there was a couple of wind times so I was driving home after basketball games or whatever and got stuck, and I had to wait until I had some help or somebody went to find me. So again, blankets, extra coats, extra mittens, and a little bit of sand maybe, especially if you're traveling north and east of Tulsa because we do have some snow. But on Saturday and Sunday, we just have to deal not so much with precipitation at all. We're just going to deal with the cold on Saturday, Christmas Eve. So if you do have plans around here, it's going to be okay, just cold. And then on Sunday, a couple of our models are saying we should be into the 30s, not just 32. We're going to play a little conservative because cold air is very hard to get rid of. And it's obviously a massive, massive system that we're talking about that's coming down. Now, we do have a wave of energy that will be coming with that that'll squeeze out some snow and some freezing drizzle in our area. We do have wind chill advisories that are basically, it's a watch, but we're just going to call it what it is. It's going to be cold and it's going to be wind chill advisories at the minimum. We have warnings. We have winter storm warnings already in effect for several areas near blizzard conditions and areas up to the north. So again, it's going to be ugly. So let's talk about the good thing. Up in Bartlesville, Brock and Susan, thank you for bringing a little bit of spirit of Christmas to us, and that is awesome. You got a helicopter going on there. I don't know if that's Sky News 6 or not. I don't see a big 6 on the side of it. But again, it's great to be able to have a little bit of a lightening up as we start to get closer to Christmas. And I know the kids are going to be happy. And a little bit of snow, but we just have to be careful. 26 is a wind chill. It's cold right now. 78% humidity. And with this humidity fairly high, if we don't get clouds coming back in here pretty fast, we're going to have humidity near 100%. Later tonight. That could lead to some icing on maybe a bridge or overpass, especially over a water surface where there's water that'll be steaming up from out of the from off of the creek or off of a pond or whatever that'd be if the road's going over that. So just be aware of that. Could cause slick spots. We're in the upper 20s, low 30s, and so we aren't going to drop a whole lot more. Most of the state is pretty cold. The southeast, you guys ended up with the warmest weather during the afternoon, so that was good. So that cold air, when it comes on in, this is future view and Thursday morning, and we're going to see temperatures dropping quickly. Notice we're 30s to 40s south and east of that cold front, but by 7 o'clock it should be into the area. So we could already have some freezing drizzle that has occurred here between 3 and 7, and then the patch of snow is kind of north and east more so than anything else. And then by afternoon it's pretty much all gone. And this is the afternoon highs. It still looks awful. I mean, want some sun. Can you imagine sunshine and 8 degrees and a north wind of 30 to 40 miles an hour? You won't have to imagine it on Friday afternoon. And then by the time I get into the time period, I should say Thursday afternoon, by Friday morning we're at 0 with wind chills still around 20 below, and some could be 30 below 0. And then Friday afternoon, it's just not going anywhere. We're still in the teens, which is a significant cold period of time, and that's why we need you to have those faucets just a little bit more than dripping, okay, just to make sure you don't end up with frozen pipes. And it won't last for a long time. That's the good news. If you're looking for snow, we do have that opportunity. It'll be a dusting of snow more than likely, and a few of us, especially if you're north and east, have a higher probability of 1 inch to 3 inches of snow. And the further you go up into Missouri, the higher the probability. If you're traveling that way, you're going to have to be aware of that as a problem besides the wind chill. And to kind of give you an idea of the, not to kind of give you an idea, but to give you a good idea of wind chill, this should be around 20 below in the morning on Friday morning, 24 below in Coffeyville. So again, you don't want your skin out there. You want to cover up your face as much as you possibly can. And same thing goes for Friday. Wind chill Friday afternoon is still going to be pretty nasty. Lows on Saturday will generally be in the single digits to get us going on Christmas Eve. And then for Christmas Eve afternoon, we're still in the 20s. So you can tell that we're not going to go too far too fast anytime soon. Sunday for Christmas Day, we start to see a warming trend. We'll be in the 30s with 40s out toward Oklahoma City and mid-50s out in the Panhandle. So that's how fast it changes. Thursdays are better chances of basically the winter weather in the morning, maybe a sprinkle or two by Thursday. All right, here's our forecast. It looks like this. 31. So again, if you're hovering in the upper 20s and you have a lot of kind of low cloud or foggy kind of feel to it, just be aware of a bridge or overpass. And then as we go through the daytime hours, the last day to go shopping without freezing to death, I guess, because we're going to talk about Thursday for our last second Christmas shoppers. It is going to be a rough run Thursday and Friday, but get out there and go for it if you can. But to be bundled up, cover up, and be ready because it's going to be bone dry too.